Hello and welcome to Psychic Pages. I'm Mystical Hands and we're going to be looking at a specific question today with two different decks to choose from. This is number 1, The Soul's Journey by James Van Praagh, and this is deck 2, which is The Answer is Very Simple Oracle Cards by Sonia Choquette. And the question that we're asking that people may want to know is it worth it? So whatever your question is, that's obviously quite a broad question. It could apply to many different things, but is it worth it? We're going to try and find the answer. So you may just need to choose between these two decks. The Answer is Simple or The Soul's Journey. And if you're going with The Soul's Journey, then this is the first deck that we're going to shuffle. And we're asking, is it really worth it? So let's find out. Okay. So here we have the card of empathy. And you're asking, is it worth it? Whatever the situation is, it does seem to require some kind of empathy or sensitivity towards the situation. If you're struggling with someone that you feel is annoying you at the moment and you can't quite get a clear answer, well, the situation may require you to be empathic and maybe step out of your own shoes and try and put yourself in that person's position, see how they're feeling. If this is applying to a work situation, then it may be that you need to be kinder to yourself and you may need to reevaluate the things that you are giving yourself a hard time about. Maybe it's time to elect a new path around work. But if it's also to do with a situation that's outside of your control, and that could be absolutely anything, well, this is asking you for your sensitivity, maybe even your higher self, your intuition, listening to that chakra, the third eye chakra. Focusing in on the third eye chakra may help you with this situation. Okay. Now, if you picked the second deck, which is The Answer is Simple by Sonia Choquette, we're going to see if it's worth it. What we're saying here is it worth it? Do we need to go for that job? Do we need to give up on a relationship? Is it time to move on from a no-go situation? Is it worth it? Is it worth leaving behind? Whatever it is, we're asking these cards. Okay. Right. Okay. So here we have an interesting card that pretty much speaks for itself, I'd say. And as you can see, it's about stepping away from the crowd. So is it worth it? Are you just doing something in the same ritual, the same routine? Are you going around in circles? Perhaps you're in with a crowd at work or something that doesn't belong to you anymore. Well, here's your chance to be different. Here's your chance to say, hey, look, this isn't me anymore. It probably isn't worth it. If the question is that you're asking, is it worth it? Because this little sheep is deciding that he doesn't belong there anymore. He wants to be somewhere else. He wants to follow his true passion. And that's what this card is saying. Follow your true passion. So there we are. And if it's a relationship, well, maybe this is where you need to be different. You need to find yourself, get in touch with who you are, rather than just following the same routines. It may even be as simple as standing your ground. Really hope that you've enjoyed this little mini reading and look forward to seeing you again soon. Lots of light from Mystical Hands.